everyone, it's Marlene. Welcome back. Last month, I think it was, I'll put the date right here, I started with the Caboodle, and it really helped me shop my stash. I mean, yes, I have tried other products during that time, but it wasn't like grabbing from all over the place. I was really consistent, especially going to work and using the product. So let me tell you, I'm not going to tell you everything that I have totally used up, because I want to leave that for the empties video and I don't want to just be repeating myself, but I will tell you what I'm almost through and what I am keeping in this month's Caboodle. I will leave a link to that first video linked up here or linked down below in case you're interested and you would like to see what I did for the first one. So foundations that I'm almost finished with, but there's a little bit left, are the Lancome Tint Idole. I was really good. I use this one a lot, and I probably have maybe a week's worth, if that, of this one. The Born This Way, I just have, I don't know if you can see it, but there's probably, I don't know, also a week or two left in there. There's really actually very little left in this one, so I'm really hoping to be able to finish those. What I am adding for this month is, oh no, I'm sorry, also the double wear from Estee Lauder. I'm almost finished with that one, so I think I did really, really well with the foundations. The ones that I am adding this month that I'll start introducing as I finish these up are the Rainforest of the Sea, and this is a perfect time to use this foundation because it is more on the lighter side. This is a medium coverage foundation and it is not particularly heavy. The other one that I have here is the Aqua Luminous foundation from Becca. This is also one that I need to get through, and I really need to get through these because I have to mix two colors. These are the all-nighters from Urban Decay. I have to mix two of them, so obviously they lasted longer. I think they're probably halfway, and I really, I want to get through them. I don't want to end up throwing them away because they were pricey and I did have to get two, so I'll probably start using these even before I go in with the Rainforest of the Sea or Becca. So I told you in that video that I was going to be using this, the Too Faced, and this is the Chocolate Gold palette. I wanted to see how I was going to like it, and I have to tell you, this palette is over the top beautiful. I love it. I love using it, and I'm really glad that I put it in the rotation because it did force me to use it some more. The other new product that I had in that Caboodle was the Shade and Light Contour Palette. I was really surprised on how much I like this. I think I told you that I purchased it at TJ Maxx or Marshall's or one of those stores, and it must have been $22, $24, something along those lines, but certainly not the price that it goes for. I used it. I love it. I don't think I'm going to need or purchase another contour palette because this one just works out so well, and you know that it's so hard to get through any of these palettes, so I am really happy that I purchased this one. Now what I am going to add for this month's Caboodle is going to be the Narcissist, and this is, I can't read what it says, but as soon as you see it you're going to know exactly what it is. This is blush highlighter. I love, love, love this palette. I think it is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I purchased this one. Oh shoot, I'm sorry, I thought I had it out of the box. I purchased this one. Jouer was having a sale and it was like 30% off. So I was excited to get it. This is the Skinny Dip, the Ultra Foil Shimmer Shadows. This is just beautiful. They are all shimmers, but I don't have a problem with shimmers. I apply them to my movable lid. I'm excited. I haven't even tried this palette yet. I just got it in the mail. So I'm excited, and I will let you know how this goes, or maybe I'll look a look. Maybe I'll do a look with it if you want. when I was reviewing my first favorites video, I came across this palette and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I haven't touched that palette in over a year. See, that's why I need to do this Shop My Stash Caboodle, because otherwise it's just wrong. And it was there yelling at me. It was just calling my name, please, please take me out to play. And now I did. So I am going to leave this one out in case you have not seen this palette. This is what it looks like. It is just a beautiful, beautiful palette from Urban Decay in collaboration with Gwen Stefani. I love the shades. I love the way there are so many looks. It's basically mostly neutrals, but then you have a blue and a pink and a yellow in here. There's also a black and it's either a dark brown or a burgundy. I'm going to leave this one out and give it some love. The other palette that I haven't touched in quite a while and I'm going to leave out is going to be the Metal Matte palette by Kat Von D. When this palette came out, I fell in love with it. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. It is no longer available, if I'm not mistaken. It was limited edition, as was this one from Urban Decay. But you know, I'm going to pause here a minute and just let you know that when I was looking for the link, because I didn't know if it was available somewhere. Sometimes Amazon has them. Amazon had it, but it was way too expensive. I think it was like $58 or $62 or something ridiculous. I found it on Poshmark, and the seller said that it was a brand new palette, and it was reasonable. It was right along the same lines as when it first came out, which was in the $35, $38. I don't know if it's still available. If I find it on Poshmark where it's new, then I'll link it down below. If not, you can certainly find it on Poshmark. Some of them I use. I mean, that's entirely up to you. And the same with the Kat Von D Metal Matte. So those are the palettes that I'm going to be using this month. For mascaras, I have a little bit left of the Armani mascara. I have a bit left of the Dior. I know I can get through these. I've been using this one from Benefit, and it is their new one. It is the Bad Girl Bang. I've heard a lot of reviews. Some love it, some hate it. I've heard more hates than love. I certainly haven't had a problem with it. That's the mascara that I'm wearing now, and it doesn't bother me any. It doesn't flake. It separates my lashes. It lasts. I don't have a problem with it. For concealers, I'm almost finished with these two. These were in my last Caboodle, and it is the one from Tarte, and it is the HD concealer. I need to add another concealer. I'm going to give these two a try because I haven't really tried it. Annie P from Beauty Defying Age, she sent me this one, and it is from ColourPop, and I honestly haven't tried it because I was trying to get through those. That's not true. I may have tried it once. So I'm really going to give it a try so I can tell you what I think about it. And I also purchased this one from Makeup Revolution, which is supposed to be the dupe for the Shape Tape. The Shape Tape didn't work for me at all, but I'm going to give this one a try. Even if it is a dupe, maybe it will work for me. For my primers, I'm going to finish up this one, and this is the First Light from Becca. It's probably halfway gone. I want to use that up, and the First Light is a little bit less. So I want to use these up before they dry up for sure. Lipsticks, I have a few that I want to not use up because it's so difficult, but at least I want to have them in rotation. And the first one is Among the Fireflies. I also talked about this one when I did my reviewing my first favorites that I did on YouTube, and I'll leave that linked as well. But this is Among the Fireflies, and in that video I said that this was a limited edition and it was no longer available. That is not true. I thought that it was a limited edition. I was very sad about it. But I found it. I went on the Macy's website and they have it. If you are in Canada or you are in another country that you can get MAC, I'm sure that you can get it on the MAC website. If you have a Macy's available, then Macy's certainly has it. I'm also going to work on this one. This is Ditto by Dose of Color. I love, love, love Ditto. I love their lipsticks. They are so incredibly creamy, and this shade is just my perfect mauve shade. I love it. To have a couple of darker shades, I picked this one up, or not picked it up, but I took it out of my stash. This one is Dragon Fruit, and it is by Bite Beauty, and it is that hot pink fuchsia color. You know I wear these shades all the time. And this one is by Bare Minerals, and this one is Scandal, and it's this one right here. I haven't used this one in a while, and I don't want it to dry up. So those, oh no, I'm sorry. I do have one more. And this one is from Marlene, and this is the Matte Flurry. That's number 71, and it's this one right there. I think that this will give me a nice selection, whether I'm going out or I'm going to work. I have plenty to choose from where I don't have to touch anything else. And I'm also adding to this month's Caboodle, I'm adding these by Stila. One is in ballet slippers and the other one is in rose gold retro. I haven't used these and I don't want them to dry up, so I'm putting them in here because I could mix and match with these palettes. For my lip liner, I'm going to be using Liar, and this is a very neutral shade. This is by Urban Decay. It's one of their 24/7s. It's probably, I think that the 24/7 by Urban Decay, it's one of the lip liners that I don't deviate from. Those are the ones I tend to purchase the most, and this is Liar right here. For my eyeliners, I'm taking out 4. One is going to be Delinquent. I also talked about this one recently. This is one of the ones, one of my first favorites that I had. This is a 24/7 by Urban Decay. It is a purple one and it has pink iridescent specks in it, so I'll be using that one. This one is another 24/7, and this is Deep End. Look at this blue. It's so gorgeous. And you know what I like to do with this? I like to do a very natural eye and then do a pop of color with this one. This one is from Marlene, and it is Keep On Sapphire, and these are almost an exact dupe for the Urban Decay 24/7. And this darker blue right here, this is the Keep On Sapphire, but even the packaging is so similar, and I'll show you. This is the 24/7 by Urban Decay, and this is the one from Marlene. So if you take a look, the only real difference to these is that the one from Urban Decay has a silver cap and the one from Marlene has a gold cap. As far as wear and longevity and pigmentation, and creaminess, they are almost identical. So if you don't want to spend the money for the Urban Decay, try and see if the shade that you're looking for, if they have it in the Marlene, because they are totally worth it and they are half the price. And the last one that I'm going to have is Jazzberry, and this is by Marc Jacobs. I love, love, love this shade. It is absolutely gorgeous. And it's this one right here, and I don't give it enough love. How could that be? I don't understand. All right, I don't think I left anything out. I think that was it. I think I have plenty to get me through the month. I have blush. Oh no, hold on. For my blushes, I took out this one, and this is Romantic Rose from Marlene. I want to put that in my rotation, and this newer one from Laura Geller, and this is Pink Grapefruit. I've used it a few times and I love it. Love, love, love it. I think I have enough products to get me through the month where I don't have to touch anything else and still give some love to some of the products that I have. And hopefully, I really hope to use up these foundations that have been sitting there and there's just a bit left in each, and I hate to throw them away. So I like to use those up before I touch anything else. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you spending some time with me. I appreciate your comments and your thumbs up. I know I have many new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoy our family here in the mature community. It really is awesome, and there are so many lovely ladies here. Thank you, everyone, and don't forget, ladies, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I'll see you next time. Bye.